Hello. So many library databases lately have been adding artificial intelligence research assistants or tools that are driven by AI that are supposed to help you with research. And I wanted to make a super quick video just to show you one that I didn't expect to find and that really surprised me with how it works. And I'm talking about the Oxford English Dictionary, which is an online copy of the Oxford English Dictionary that we have here in our library, and you can search it for words, but now they have added the AI Research Assistant, and you can do 10 searches a day. But one of the things that surprised me about this is that you can type in a question, but it's not going to tell you what the answer is. And this is very different to me from many other AI research assistants. So you can only do 10 searches a day, so it's going to show you some of the things that I've already done as I was playing with it. So one of the things I did earlier was I asked it, are there any words that are from South Carolina? Which I thought is not really a good question, probably, but I wanted to see what it might do with it. And you can see what it did. It has generated one answer, but it doesn't tell me what the answer is. It just said, I've constructed an advanced search for you. Here is a link to the results. And so I can go to those results. And so I think this is really cool. And then it tells me a little bit more about what it did. It's going to search within the entries. It's going to use the following filters. The parameter regional should match U.S. English Southern, which is not going to be quite as specific as I asked for, but which will be very relevant to the question that I asked. So I think that is very cool. So if we go out to the search that it did, it will just take me right into the OED, and it's going to run that exact search, and it's going to give me 247 results. And so I could look through all of these words further and see if I can find whatever it is that I might be looking for. So I think this is very cool. Some of the other questions that I asked it, you could ask it, what are the most recently added words to the OED? And it constructed a search for me to click, and it will search all the entries and put them in reverse chronological order with the most recent first. And it's kind of interesting because I asked this question again just to see what it would do, and instead of regenerating the same answer, it linked me to documentation that the OED had written about the most recent update in June 2024. So I thought that was very cool. Now, one of the things that was interesting is that when I asked it a question that there weren't any answers for, it did create a search query for me, and it told me what it was doing. So I asked it, are there any words in the OED that were first used last year in 2025? Because it doesn't look like they've updated since then, which I've since learned. But it did make me a search for it anyways. It didn't tell me what I was going to find, and when I clicked on it, I've gotten 0 results. So that's still really useful. It's just interesting to me that it doesn't tell me from this screen. So you can ask it 10 things a day. You just type in your question here, and it will construct a search for you. I think this could backwards kind of be a really good way to learn how to do advanced searches in the Oxford English Dictionary too, because it does tell you what it's doing, how it's using filters, how it's constructing these advanced search queries. So very interesting. I haven't seen another AI quite like this before, and I think it could be especially really useful if you are doing some work in the OED. So hopefully, if you haven't discovered this yet and it would help you, go check it out. It's very cool.